everybody, it's the middle of August and I know I am well overdue for another video, but these take such a massive amount of time to film and edit and upload because I have super slow internet. But I decided this is a good time to do a summer bunny update. I have downsized. I have just 8 bunnies now and I'm really enjoying the reduced workload and I get to spend more time with each bunny. So it's been really great. So you can come on in and see how the rabbitry has changed, and that was a rooster that you just heard. And I've got some parsley fresh from the garden here, and we're going to go feed it to them and then let them hop outside for a while. Come on. Here is the bunny barn in its downsized state. I have my 3 boys over here. We have Moose and Timmy and then Sunny down there. And I have lifted them up. I put the 2-story bunny villa on top and then the single story on the bottom. And I did that so that I can let a bunny run around. Usually it's the girls that I let run loose in here and the boys will go outside. But if I have the boys down low, they get all excited and sometimes they spray. And it's just a lot calmer if I keep them upstairs. So they each have a double unit. We'll go ahead and let Anna out. You want to come out? You were already out once this morning. We'll let you out again. She's probably going to go and jump in the hay box. Camilla has a sensitive digestive system, so I'm not going to give her a lot of parsley. Let's give her a little bit here. See how she does. You can also see from this extra fur around here that she is molting right now. So I don't want to give her too many greens. I'm afraid that might kind of clog her digestive system up. I'd rather encourage hay and exercise and less of the wet greens. One more. Okay, we'll go outside in a little bit. Here's Hazel. You know what you're going to get, don't you, Hazel? Hazel is another one who is molting, but she doesn't tend to have digestive issues. What I often do for the ones who are molting is I will take their hay and instead of putting it in the hay rack over here, I just dump it in their cage in a big pile. I find that they tend to eat more that way, and I definitely want to encourage fiber intake to help push any fur through. I also brush her. She's not a huge fan of the brush. You got it. Here's Sunny Jim, and look at all of the loose fur. What's funny is he was molting almost the exact same time last year, and that's not uncommon, but you may remember the video that I did, and I will put it above here, about rabbits molting and how you can help them the best. And Sunny was my star in that video, and he's molting just about the same time, and he's really good about letting me brush him. This is the Hair Buster brush. I will put the link for this below if you're interested. I really like this brush for when they're molting. Do you see how it grabs the fur? It keeps most of it from flying around in the air. You smell the parsley, don't you? You'll get some parsley in just a minute. And actually, we might give you some parsley now. It definitely helps to give them a treat while you are brushing them. Although he's really good. He'll let me even vacuum him. Want to eat that while I brush you? Yes? Eat that while I brush you. And again, when they're molting, I highly recommend lots of exercise, daily brushing, plenty of hay, as much hay as they'll eat. You might even try 2 different types of hay so that they will eat extra. Putting their hay in a big pile in their litter box or somewhere on the floor helps. It's also helpful to use Sherwood's digestive support tablets when they're molting to improve their GI tract motility, just to keep the gut moving. You want to avoid GI stasis at all costs, so anything that can help the gut is definitely a good idea. Are you done with your parsley? You already had one of these today. You'll get another tonight. Yes, and they love them. He did give me a scare about a week ago. I came in and he was hunkered down like a meatloaf, which is not like Sunny at all. He didn't even want to eat, and I knew something was wrong. So I gave him the Sherwood SARX Rescue, which is basically like a bunny Gatorade. to increase the appetite and improve their energy. And then I gave them tummy massages and exercise. And thankfully, the increased hydration and the exercise, it pulled him right out of it. But I definitely think he was on his way to stasis, and he hadn't even been molting yet. So I think it was just the beginning of the molt. Look at all this fur. That's a lot of fur, Sonny. Don't eat it. So here's Cora, cream dough, and then her little baby girl, Clover. Hi, Clover. Oh, you guys smell the parsley, don't you? Cora is such a love bug. She's a lot like Anna in that respect. She just will sit here and let me pet her. Hazel will too, but Cora is definitely more welcoming of lots of affection. And her daughter is really sweet too. I handle her daughter daily. Pick her up, I cuddle her. I cuddle Cora too. But Cora definitely prefers just to kind of stay on her own turf and be massaged and interacted with rather than being held and carried. And that's pretty typical. Most rabbits aren't really fans of being picked up and carried. Okay, so the little one goes to Clovey. Here, see if I can get her to bed. Can you get it? And then, oh yes, and then the big one goes to Cora. But again, you do need to be careful about rabbits who have very sensitive digestive systems. Some rabbits will get very wet, clumpy, mushy poop after eating wet greens. So definitely start very small and gradually build up the amount that you give your rabbit. And if you see signs that they're having trouble with it, wet, poopy messes in the cage, poopy bottoms, then definitely back way off. Some bunnies handle it well, and other bunnies definitely struggle with it. Clover, you're so cute. You're so cute. That's enough for you guys right now. You guys can go out in just a little bit. Timmy's my buddy, as most of you know. I really, really like him. I wish you could see Anna down here. All right, let's see if we can get her in the shot. She was begging. Oh yeah, there you go. She wants Timmy and parsley. You can have parsley, but not Timmy. No Timmy. Timmy wants Anna too. Okay. All right, Timmy, you want your parsley? You want your parsley? Yes, of course you do. Timmy's molting also. So he's been getting digestive tablets and extra hay and brushing, and he's very good about being brushed. Most of them are, really, especially if you give them a treat. Kisses? Timmy's the only one who would give me kisses, actual kisses. I think he just likes the taste of my skin, and he's chinning me right now. But he does give me little licks here and there too. Yes. Yep, there was one. I got a lick. I got a lick. Right now it's probably because you like that I taste like parsley. And this little guy is Moose. You might remember him from the spring update video. I was trying to decide upon a name for him, and thank you guys for all the wonderful suggestions. I just thought he looked like a moose. I know he's not brown. He's actually opal, which is a gray color. He's just so compact and spunky, energetic. He just looked like a moose to me. And he is molting, so we will give him a little treat. Eat it. Oh, let's chin it first, and then let's eat it. He had some earlier, so I think he might. Do you want it or not? What bunny turns down more parsley? Right, if I put that in there, he'll probably eat it on his own. You don't want more parsley? He He's pretty good about being brushed. He's just so energetic. He's only 6 months old. He doesn't like to sit still. And he just wants girlfriends. But look at all that fur. He is really molting. Now, I haven't seen many poop ornaments, which are pieces of poop strung together with fur. So he doesn't seem to be having issues with molting yet. Now you're going to eat the parsley. I'm not going to take it. It's yours. But I still want to brush him and get this extra fur off, because when he cleans himself, especially these areas right in here, he will ingest that fur. So I definitely try to get those if I can. And I'm not pushing hard, but you do have to use a little bit of force to pull that loose fur off. And I've gotten quite a bit. And I do this twice a day for as long as he will stand it. So Moose actually, now that he just turned 6 months old, is considered a senior Holland Lop instead of a junior. And he's definitely not a baby anymore. But he's still really little, and I'm really liking how he's turning out. He's very compact. He has the nice fat ears. And when he wants to, he will pose very nicely. Hey, babe? Yes? You want to go outside? Okay, let's go outside. Every bunny is outside except for Hazel, who will come out later, and Anna, who is running loose in the bunny barn. So I'm really enjoying having a smaller herd. They get a lot more outside time and attention, and it takes less of my time to take care of them. Cora and her daughter Clover. Another question I get is, how long do I leave them outside? And that depends heavily upon the weather. If it's super hot, like 85 degrees, I might let them out for a half hour, because that tends to be enough. But on days like this, when it is in the 70s and they have shade and it's very breezy, I might give them 2 to 3 hours. It depends. If I see them lying down, like they really don't care to be outside, or they might be too hot or thirsty or hungry, then I will take them inside. But I'll probably leave them out for 2 or 3 hours, and I will check on them. Another question I get is, do I worry about predators? And yes, that is a concern. However, you know, we have the porch here, and then we have heavy tree canopies. We usually have our 2 big German Shepherd dogs running loose, and they are very good at alerting us to predators, and they hunt down groundhogs and raccoons and things like that. So that is another way we have the bunnies protected. But certainly it could happen, but with the porch and the trees and their hiding places and the dogs, those are all preventative measures that so far over the years have worked just fine. And the bunnies really do enjoy being out here, so I let them. So we have Cora and Clover. Hi, Cora. Hi, Clover. Yes, you're very cute. You're very cute. Then we have Sonny Jim. Come here, Sonny. Do I smell good? I don't smell like parsley anymore, do I? Here's Timmy. Timmy has 2 nice tunnels, but what he really enjoys is sniffing Camilla. I tend to put them in the same pens because I figure it has their own scent and stresses them out less. So Timmy usually is in this pen, and I put Camilla in between Moose and Timmy. And Sonny usually is in that pen, though I sometimes will put Timmy in there. Moose is so energetic, I just don't trust him with the shorter 30-inch tall pen. I don't think he could jump over it, but just to be safe, I put him in this tall fenced pen area. Hi, Timmy. Here's little Moose, clearly preoccupied with finding a girlfriend. I'm not sure that's the way into Camilla's heart. Come here, Moosey. Oh my goodness. Look at your molting patterns. You're not very dapper. I'm not sure you'll have luck with the ladies looking like that. Although you're still cute. You're still cute. And then we have Camilla. Hi, Jamie. Oh, you smell moosey on me, huh? Thanks so much for watching, guys. And if you came here just for the bunnies, you're going to want to stop the video here. However, if you want a little treat, I'm going to share with you an updated fish tour. I'm going to wait until tonight when it's darker and easier to see the aquariums. So if you'd like to stick around for that, don't hit the stop button just yet. Let's go see some fish. This is my giant, well, I say giant, but it's really not that big. It's a 30-gallon aquarium. I have a betta sorority in here. That's basically just a group of female betta fish that live together, and they're usually pretty good roommates. Male bettas can't live together because they will fight until the death, but female bettas are usually pretty docile. I think I have about 6 girls in here, and I have a Harlequin rasbora as well. And I think there's a vampire shrimp in here too, but it doesn't come out very often. And some snails and a lot of live plants. I really like that. Over here is a little 10-gallon aquarium with a male betta. Really pretty red fins on him. And I love the carpeting of Monte Carlo. That's the name of the plant down there. This male betta here has a 16-gallon all to himself. Pretty blue guy. I take that back. There is a shrimp in here. I think an Amano shrimp. At least there was. I see him when I do water changes, but other than that, I don't see him much. Aside from my 30-gallon, this is probably my favorite aquarium. This is a male Galaxy betta. It holds about 8 gallons. It has a heater and a filter. Just looks really cool. I did have a shrimp in here, however, I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm thinking that Nemo here got hungry and made a snack out of him. Speaking of shrimp, this is my shrimp tank. I have some Ember Tetra fish in there. Those are the little orange guys. And then I do have some cherry red shrimp. So there's a shrimp back there. There's another down there. There's one walking upside down. And there's Paisley. We haven't seen you for a while, Paise. This side of the kitchen, just have this empty aquarium. I had a betta in here a while ago, and he died. A couple more over here. That's my hospital tank. Nobody in there at the moment. There is a male betta in here somewhere. I think he's hiding. I really like the plants and the rocks in this one. On the other side of the kitchen, we have this aquarium. This has my betta I call Cap'n Crunch, and I've had him for probably over a year. He's finally swimming around. There's a little better view. It's hard to get an accurate color on him, but he has a lavender body and then obviously red fins. And over by my computer I have 2 aquariums. This betta is Gremlin. He's a male betta. He's beautiful. He looked totally different when I first bought him. He's one that I bought on eBay. But you can see he's blue, like a dark navy blue and then red and pink. When I bought him, pretty much all of his blue was I guess it was an opaque color. So he was basically clear and pink and orange. And then he turned that blue. He's still really pretty. And I call him Gremlin because he ate his shrimp buddy when I first put him in the aquarium. He's one of my favorites. He has a big mystery snail in there with him. I don't know what's in the back. And then my other aquarium by my computer is this little 6-gallon. It has a male betta that I call Dumbledore. He is a Dumbo ear betta. He's got these big flowing fins and he's hiding back here. There he comes. He just likes to chill out in Bikini Bottom there. Hang out with Gary the snail and his 100 friends. So here's the deal with the snails. I have, I think, 3 or 4 adult mystery snails in here. I have 2 magentas and then 2 of the gold ones. Well, the gold ones laid eggs and they fertilized the eggs. So I have 2 different batches of baby mystery snails in here. That is a cucumber back there. And the snails are eating that. They're not like regular snails where they eat algae. Mystery snails basically are pets, and so you have to feed them. So I've got quite a few babies right now, which when they grow up, whatever survives, I'll just spread between my aquariums. So that's my hobby besides bunnies. And while we're talking about hobbies, I do enjoy a bit of computer gaming. And I have a really baby YouTube channel called Buckeye Bunny. That's what I play my games as. I use the handle Buckeye Bunny. And you can check it out if you want. I'll put a link below. But I'm a total potato. I gotta warn you guys. My videos aren't good. My gameplay isn't good. I don't play a whole lot, but I do enjoy a few games. This is one of them. It's called Super Animal Royale. You play as various cute animal characters, but there is a sinister side to the game. You'll have to check it out if you're interested. It's a PC game available on Steam. You can friend me if you want. We can play some squads and duos. It's a multiplayer online game. It's a survival game. There's only one winner. That gives you a hint. So check it out if you'd like. Yes, that is a bunny in a bikini with a mohawk and a mustache. If you've stuck with me this long, thanks so much, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. Until next time, see you later.